Hello, my friends. This is Daryl Andrews, Coach D, coming to you from here in Washington. I just spent some time with my daughter and son here and heading back, but wanted to talk to you about something that we're doing that's not new, but it's new in the manner in which we're doing it. Um, we've recently partnered with an amazing firm. Um, I'll give you more details about that later, but just know that they're amazing, where we are looking to fuse technology with building the culture and hiring for fit based upon core values. And what we recognize is this: we recognize the fact that today, in particular today, that we are dealing with a time period in which, if you don't focus on your organizational culture, if you don't have a plan, you don't strategize to. And excuse me, I am at the airport, so you may hear some background noise. What you're going to end up in is daily, ongoing chaos. And so, look at what I entitled this session. They're only going to be less. They'll be less than 3 minutes. So I'm not going to take much time. 3-4 minutes. Intentionality over chaos. Now, what does that mean? Well, I found in the many organizations I've been in over the years, and I apologize, I'm in the airport. I'm trying to get this in quick, and this lady has a long message. That the companies and organizations that are intentional in building their culture. Notice what I said: intentional in building their culture are the companies and organizations that win on an ongoing basis. I hope you can hear me. It's the organizations that win, literally, literally. These messages are normally like a minute. She's like 5 minutes into this message, so I'm sorry about that. So, and what I'm finding today, because of all the challenges that we're facing today, I picked a bad time to do this, y'all. Hold on, give me just a second. Let this woman stop talking. She is so loud. All right, done. Finally, the companies that are taking the time to focus on their cultures are the ones that's going to win. So, what we're talking about is intentionality over chaos. If you're intentional, no doubt your organization is going to succeed. If you're not, you're going to operate in chaos. And why is that? Why do we operate in chaos? Well, I shared this when I spoke at Walmart Corporation. What I shared with them was this: I shared that when you bring people together in the workplace, you're bringing people from a variety of different backgrounds and ideologies and ways of doing things. One person's family was apologetic, and another person's family wasn't. Another person grew up in a world where acrimony was normal, and another a person grew up in a world where they dealt with issues in a loving manner. So what you're doing is bringing all of these people into an environment and say work together. What I'm trying to tell you is, well, the plan, that's going to be unsuccessful because people by nature are going to default, right? They're going to default to what they're comfortable with. And that comfort may not be your core values if you're not focusing in on the core values. So keep in mind that in order to build the kind of cultures that you want, intentionality is the key. What are you intentionally doing? What are you working on? Are you talking about your core values? Are you measuring your core values? Are you analyzing the way leaders interact with staff? Are you looking at how staff interacts with leaders? That's intentionality. All right. That's intentionality. And so what I'm saying today is, and I'm about to end this because I don't want this to be too long, and plus these folks get loud and don't get out. I'm never going to do this again from the airport, I promise you. Is Are you interested in building a culture based upon intentionality? In your day-to-day grind, you won't have the time to do that. So what I've created for free was an e-guide. And this e-guide is going to give you 3 specific things that you need to do intentionally to build a winning culture. If you're interested in that e-guide, 2 things you can do. You can put interested in this in the post here, and and provide some information for me to email it to you. Just put interested. Or I can send it directly to your LinkedIn because, we have studied this and researched this for years. And we have worked with enough organizations to know that the ones who seem to be working on this stuff are the ones that succeeding. And the ones who are allowing organic, listen to this word, those you out there in this industry, don't steal my stuff, organic culture to create, you're going to be in trouble. People aren't going to want to come to work. People are going to be frustrated. People are going to be challenges. They're going to have bosses that they hate. They're going to hate their coworkers. And the workplace is going to become an area of contention versus a place of progress and growth. So put that in the message, and what we'll do is this: we will send you out via email or LinkedIn. All right, just put interested in there, and we'll send it out to you because this is something we're spending a lot of our energy on these days. And this, again, I'll share you more on my next message on the technology firm that I'm connected with, and we're going all in on building winning cultures, from the way for people you hire to the way you measure your culture on a day-to-day basis. So place interested. I'll send you the e-guide. And then if you're interested in having a conversation, listen what I'm saying, not a sales call, but a conversation, you know, place in the message conversation or message me on LinkedIn, DM me, and we can have a conversation. I can set up a conversation with myself as well as the new colleagues that I have in this adventure that we're doing to build winning cultures. To date, all that's going on, this is much longer than I expected. If you're not focusing on it, if you're not intentional, you're going to be operating in chaos. Hope to chat with you soon. Take care. I got a flight to catch. Take care. Bye-bye.